Serene State of Being, thank you for a $20 super chat. Very generous. Thank you so much. I'm trying to upgrade my ExpressLRS from 301 to 33 on my HD0 Mobula 6 and Mobula 8, but I'm unable to find the target. That's pretty crappy. That's going to be a hard question for me to answer without looking over your shoulder. I believe that modern HD Zeros come with serial-based receiver. And so there should be a target out there. But I don't know what it is, and I'm not sure what year your Mob 6 is from. So I'm not sure what receiver you've got. It's changed over the years. So I'm a little bit at a loss to answer this question here on the live stream. Hello. Are we just going to sit here? Oh, I've started 3 configurators. Didn't mean to do that. If I just go look. So the Mob 6 is not in here. And yet it still could be one of these.
I mean, I'll just say, typically the safe way to do this, not the proper way, but the safe way to do this, is if there's a serial and you go into the Wi-Fi of the Whoop, you're going to see the name, the target that's in there. And there's a 98% chance it's going to be DIY or some version of the target. But you can still flash that. That's still an option to flash. So I'm saying instead of trying to find a happy model, you can just use the DIY target the same way they did and get away with updating it with that. However, the other thing to say is you really don't need to update from 3.0 to 3.3. ExpressLRS is fine on 3.0 and you're going to be good to go. There's not that many improvements.
The main thing you get, where's my tiny whoops? The main thing you're going to get from 3.3 is the ability to output S-Bus, but you don't need that if you have a tiny whoop. Doesn't matter. Go. So if you go in to your web browser, you'll see right here, and here we've got generic ESP32, 2.4 gigahertz, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so you're going to look right here, and whatever's right here, that's what it's okay for you to flash. Okay, so now I'm going to go to ExpressLRS configurator, and I'm going to look for generic. Generic targets used as a base 2.4 gigahertz. Generic ESP, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to find that, and I'm going to make sure it matches. And Blunty, another thing you said that's important is that in somewhere between 301 and 330, they changed the DIYs to generic, which really confused me. If I go back to 330... Do you see?
I think it's got to be 3.0, right? But I don't even know if they're there in 3.0.
Still there. The DIY targets went away. DIY, the 2.4 is here. No, see, most of the DIY targets are gone. Do you have to go back to 2.5? No one cares about this. This is the most boring live stream ever. Yeah, see, here's all the DIY targets. So there's a chance that you'll get a receiver that's been flashed with one of these DIY targets. And what you need to know is that in 3.3, they changed the DIY targets to generic. And I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. You just got to find the right generic target. So go into your web browser interface, find this, and that's what you need to flash. That's the short version.
And then just to tack it on the end, if this happens to not be serial and it's SPI, then there is no 301 or 33 or whatever. You're just on 3X and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're on Betaflight 4.4.
You don't need to. 301 is fine.
Yep.
Yeah. I've also just broadcast my my UID to the whole world. So someone could theoretically... I don't know. What could someone do if they know your UID? Could they take control of your drone? Could they flash your UID to their radio, and then when you plug in, they're controlling your drone? That would be silly. No one would do that.